In 1968, crime runs rampant in New Bordeaux. Drugs, sex, and corruption fuel the mafia that run this town. There's just one problem. They crossed this guy, and he is not a man to be messed with. Hey guys, JB here sharing the single deadliest weapon in Lincoln Clay's arsenal. It's not a missile launcher, it's not an armored car, it's not a sniper rifle, it's a whistle. Well, I guess you could say it's a knife, but the knife wouldn't be nearly as useful without the whistle.
The asshole doing this to us?
The whistle is the single deadliest weapon in Mafia III. How, you might ask? How is a whistle the best weapon in this game? I know it's hard to believe, but hunting down and taking out enemies without being seen is the easiest and arguably best way to play Mafia III. Yes, this method is even easier than the most powerful guns you can find. Recruited and trained by special forces, Lincoln hunted down and interrogated VC in Vietnam. These stealthy missions involved gathering intel, sneaking around, and taking out targets one by one. So it's no wonder Lincoln is basically Sam Fisher 2.0. Or Sam Fisher is Lincoln Clay 2.0, since he's a kid in 1968. Let's not worry about that. Lincoln is a one-man wrecking crew, and the whistle is his wrecking ball. Encounter a group of enemies surrounding your target? Just whistle, and one of them will come towards Lincoln, breaking up the group. Now you can pick off the remaining guys one by one, just like that. If you're lucky, the target might be the first one to check up on that mysterious whistle. If not, that's fine, because after a few seconds, you can whistle again because everyone seems to have the attention span of a squirrel. You can rinse and repeat this process until you're tired of jabbing dudes in the head with your knife. In some ways, this is an awesomely brutal way to play through the game. It's really satisfying, and it probably mirrors the kind of combat Lincoln was used to in Vietnam. But after a while, you start to realize that this is a problem. If you're able to get into the right positions without being seen every single time and every encounter, the game becomes far too easy. This might not be as much of an issue if we didn't have the whistle to break up the groups, because if you encounter enemies in groups, then you can't just sneak in there and kill 3 of them all at once. Not to mention, enemy AI is especially bad in certain situations. Bad guys don't seem to care that you're slitting their buddies' throats right in front of them. It's almost like they welcome it. Like, hey, would you mind helping your brother out, please? Can you just kill this guy for me? I have to stand next to him all day. He's the worst. This game reminds me of the less than perfect AI in the Assassin's Creed series. Some of those games had a whistle, and they suffered from the same issues that Mafia III does. This brand of stealth, separating enemies from each other and taking them out one by one, is very low risk, but very high reward. That combination usually gets old very quick. Because of the whistle, Mafia III becomes a sneak-happy stealth game with very little conflict unless you initiate it. While I welcome stealth in an open-world action game, I think it's pretty awesome, but it shouldn't be the best option for combat, and that's what we have here. Now, I'm not saying get rid of the whistle or anything crazy like that. I just don't think that the whistle should be used on more than one guy in a group in a single room. 1968 mobsters probably weren't the smartest, not some Ivy League guys hanging out doing some crime, but I doubt they'd go one by one into a dark corner following the same whistle noise. It doesn't make any sense, but they do it, and that is why the whistle is Lincoln Clay's deadliest weapon in Mafia III. How do you take down mobsters in Mafia III? Share your deadliest weapon in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you guys are using. If you enjoyed this video, remember to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for new videos every single day here on my channel. You can follow me on Twitter at JV2017 if you want to stay up to date on my videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.